guys, this is Feeder Noob. I've had a little issue with getting Dota going, so missed a couple of the first bans, but what I'm going to be watching today is a last game of the group stage for Mousesports and Virtus.Pro, both in the top of Group A and both going on to the playoffs, but likely to be a very good game. Two of the best teams in that group, and might see some nice strategies. Again, I enjoyed watching the last game I watched with two teams both being already in the playoffs because they have a little bit more freedom to sort of play around with what they're doing and maybe take some risks and try some things out they wouldn't otherwise do. Today, actually, 4 defense games going to be going on. This one, which again, you know, sort of a relaxed game, both teams already in, no big deal. The other 3 is actually going to be a round robin happening in Group C between Gamer University Group, Turtle Masters, and DD.Dota, who all have gone 4 and 2. Only 2 of them can advance. One of those teams needs to be knocked out, so probably some exciting games there. Due to some work that I have, I probably won't be able to cast them all, but I might catch the last one, and I'll definitely have them on in the background while I'm working here. In any case, let's take a look at the bans so far. First round bans for Mouz, being Batrider and the Neeks Assassin. 2 very good gankers. Neeks is sort of more of a support hero. Batrider, very early game, gank heavy, you know, great AoE with his fire. Basically things you don't want to really have to deal with and worry about. Virtus banning out Keeper of the Light and Wisp. 2 very strong support heroes. Wisp, of course, with that teleport, and Overpower making the carry very global presence on the map, and also very strong. So I want to see the Wisp and Keeper with the Chakra magic, lots of mana, so helpful, and of course a couple other useful abilities too, the mana leak and the ponies being pretty irritating to go up against. So Darkseer coming as the first pick for Virtus.Pro, and I'm surprised we didn't see him banned out, to be honest. A very, very strong support hero. He has a lot of push with Ion Shell. The wall can be a very important positional factor in a team fight, and of course just adding on that extra damage due to those illusions. Vacuum, again, extremely positional, especially if they're getting some other AoE in here. It can turn the team fight completely around. Of course, does a little bit of damage too, so that doesn't hurt. And then Surge is, you know, his less exciting ability, but good for a chase or an escape. So pretty strong hero. No surprise that that's the first pick there. Let's see what Mouz is doing here. Mousesports has picked up Rubik and a Gyrocopter. Rubik, of course, loves this Darkseer stuff. You can just steal that. Most of it is extremely useful. And, of course, that magic resistance aura, the null field, is sort of a big deal. Depending on what they pick, of course, now that they see a Rubik there, they might be less willing to go with a huge magic damage strategy. I mean, it doesn't break it, but, you know, a little something to think about. And Gyrocopter, sort of it's, you know, he can be played more as a carry, semi-carry. I've also seen him played as a support hero. Very versatile hero. This ultimate of his, very nice when people are sort of clumped and busy for a while. His other abilities, very useful. He's got a stun, he's got the flak cannon, very strong, and, as I said, versatile hero.
Mousesports turn to pick.
Virtus coming up with the Lifestealer as their carry. At least I assume he's the carry. He's been carrying a lot in this tournament. I feel like I haven't seen a game without him, which is kind of, well, whatever. But anyway, excellent hero. Obviously that magic immunity, open wound stuff, infesting. He's been dominating, and
10 seconds remaining.
It'll be exciting to see if they can take him down. Mousesports, by the way, 6-0 in their group, undefeated so far, so high hopes for how they're going to do against this Virtus.Pro Peru team. I'm sorry, Pro. It's Gamer University Peru that I was talking about earlier.
10 seconds.
Anyway, Queen of Pain is their third pickup. I'm sure be going mid. Excellent ganker. You see that they banned Mousesports banned Batrider. Queen of Pain sort of filling a similar role. Early, great ganking. She's got that huge AoE at level 6. The blink, so good for escaping and chasing, and of course the stagger with damage over time. Just one of the best gankers in the game, if you ask me, and a lot of fun to play too. But we'll see how they do with that. Kind of a boring on both sides. We've seen nothing but these heroes in this tournament so far. Shadow Demon picked up for Mouz as their third first round pick. Again, another fantastic support hero. He's got this huge slow and debuffing ultimate spell, which of course is useless in a low skill puck game where, you know, you put that on and people are focusing someone else and no one's paying any attention to what's going on. Another hugely successful skill is disruption. You can disrupt your own teammates or the enemy or yourself. It will come up with 2 illusions of whichever unit you disrupted, and those are pretty decently powerful illusions. Can help you out, sort of wait for your team to catch up to you. You can send illusions of your carrion to deal some tower damage without putting anyone at risk on your team. Or of course you can take out the enemy carry for a few seconds during a team fight. Those few seconds can be crucial, really, especially at this level of play. So, Shadow Demon, a very nice hero. For the pros, I'm not so sure that I've seen him so successfully played at the noob level that I play at. But anyway, let's check out the bans from Virtus here. They're done with theirs. Clink's ban. They do need a carry. Mousesports needs a carry for sure, and Clink's is a good ban for that. Invisible, annoying, comes out very fast, takes out whoever's there. He's almost like a ganking carry, I feel like. Clink's not that useful in team fights until later in the game, but if he finds someone farming alone, it's basically just Clink's food. Templar getting banned out, thinking that Mousesports might like a different mid than, say, Rubik or Gyrocopter. Templar, of course, sort of a very nice counter to Queen of Pain. The Refract, basically making all of Queen's abilities useless if it's kept up. And, of course, a nice ganking ability from that. And a Magnus ban, another hero that combos very well with Darkseer. That reverse polarity, just pulling those heroes in and stunning. Is it stun or hold? In any case, you can't move for a few seconds, which absolutely sucks, given this, oh, he combos well with Darkseer. I'm surprised they banned him. Hi, I'm awake. Probably combos well with Gyrocopter too, the call down being able to be happening while the Magnus has reverse polaried them in or whatever else.
5 seconds
I'm
remaining.
a little surprised they didn't pick Magnus, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm sure they have other things in mind. Bans for Mousesports being Disruptor. That combos well with Darkseer. The little cage that he does and his huge AoE. Just a nice hero. Glimpse, of course, being a lot of fun, especially if you can send back heroes that TP'd in. Bane got some more disables. I don't think they want to deal with a heavy disable this game. And Undying, a very strong hero, steals your strength, and that can really suck early game when you don't have very many hit points to begin with. And of course the Tombstone is just totally irritating, as anyone who plays Dota against an Undying would know. Leshrac for Virtus.Pro here. Interesting choice. He's got some heavy push, so that might they might go for a little bit of push with the Darkseer and the Leshrac there. And then again, some more AoE damage. Had a lot of AoE. Oh, fascinating. Enchantress.
Turn to pick.
Cool. This is neat. Enchantress, epic jungling potential. Of course, she's got a little creep that she can bring with her. Or this is a really good slow, up to 50% at level 4. It's just this enchant ability is really excellent. Impetus scaling very well into the late game. Probably see a Scepter pick up on her if she's not going heavy support. Heal always useful, and this very nice, basically to keep her from getting ganked. Anti-Mage and Enigma being picked up from Mousesports. Enigma, Black Hole, you all know what it does. I'm not going to talk about Enigma, but he's got some push on him too. So a little bit of a, I don't want to say counter push because that's not where we usually use that, but a little bit of counter pushing ability to this Leshrac and Darkseer. And then Anti-Mage, going to be so excellent against this Darkseer, Queen of Pain, and Leshrac. A very nice pickup on the carry, I think, for Mousesports. And that should, I think he'll be able to shut these guys down, honestly, if he gets farmed, which, yeah, I'm sure he will. If he gets farmed. When he gets farmed, he will be able to shut those players down. I think that what needs to happen for Virtus.Pro, if they want to win, is they need to push this early and make sure the game doesn't get too far into the late game. They do have ooh, I don't necessarily want this spectator chat, sorry about that. They do have the Lifestealer if things get to the late game, but I think that their best bet is to push this early. I think that's what's going to bring them the win if they get it. Alrighty, so let's take a quick look at the teams here. We've got NS on the Leshrac. This is Radiant Team, we're 2. We have Airman, and I'm sure that says something else too, but I'm not going to read it right now. Airman on Lifestealer. We've got KSI on Enchantress. Santa is going to be playing Darkseer, and Tame My something. Where
30 seconds to battle.
Tame My Wild is going to be on the Queen of Pain. That's kind of funny. Awkward a little bit. I don't know. Let's take a look at Mousesports, who is playing the Dire team today. We have Kuroki playing Rubik. There he is. Fata is going to be on the Gyrocopter. Mousesports, I'm just going to call him, I guess, on Enigma. Alex is going to be playing that Shadow Demon, and Black is going to be playing the Anti-Mage today. So, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, Anti-Mage found double damage. It's going to hover there. Darkseer is around, but I don't think he wants to go in on this. Whole team sort of backing him up here in the jungle. And not necessarily something he wants to walk into this early, I think. Going straight to lanes. Usually we see a little bit of walking into the other person's jungle, maybe a team fight. Looks like these players are going to sort of fan out to their lanes. Darkseer will be soloing the top lane here. Send a little bit of push and harass with his Ion Shell into this farm zone, where Anti-Mage is already furiously farming away. No surprise there. Did he just whiff? Oh, okay, he's just denying it. I was gonna say, God, whiffing the last hit, that would just be crazy. Impossible at this level, I feel like. In the jungle, sort of supporting him and stacking the creeps, as usual. We've got Alex and Kuroki. Or is it? Yeah, Kuroki here on the Rubik. So Rubik and Shadow Demon will be hanging out nearby in case Anti-Mage needs a little help. Enigma, straight off the jungling. Pass. Look at the mid. They do send Gyrocopter there. Queen of Pain is going to have fun with that. Maybe they'll have fun with each other. You know, that stun is very useful. I'm sure, well, we'll get it eventually. But, stun probably pretty useful for her, dealing with her, and Black King, he'll be able to farm some. She's taking a lot of damage. Living on the edge. Queen of Pain, she's 3 and 4, he's 7 and 3, so he is out last hitting her. Leshrac and Enchantress gonna come in here. Enchantress got her creeps. They're gonna go right after this Gyrocopter. Oh god, Leshrac. Oh, they do get him down.
First blood!
Very nice. Oh. God, Enchantress, your voice is so irritating sometimes. With the help of these lovely creeps, able to just come in and take the first blood from that Gyrocopter. Easy peasy, although I have to say I was worried about Leshrac going down there for a second. He's really just harassing the shit out of this queen. That's good. That's good. So, down in the bottom, totally left alone, sort of, by Mouz is going to be this Enchantress jungling away here. We've got Leshrac also hanging out in the jungle. And of course the Lifestealer is farming. I think I'm going to keep the creep scores up for a second, so we can keep an eye on that in this early laning phase of the game. Oh shit, what's happening here? Darkseer got found in the jungle. He's going to get away. luckily has that surge. Not luckily, I'm sure he made sure that that was on before he went up there into the jungle. It's kind of a dangerous place to be going. But Darkseer really great escape on him, and it's very cheap too. Look at this, 20 mana points to run a little faster for a little bit. That is so worth it.
Dire's
so
bottom
cheap.
tower is
You
under
should always
attack.
skill that just in case. It's cheap and it's important. Lifestealer looks to be out farming Animage right now. That's not a surprise. Animage does have this Darkseer up here sort of bothering him, and Lifestealer is totally being left alone. Shadow Demon sort of gonna deal a little damage to him. His base damage is super low. Look at this, Darkseer dealing 69 damage to Shadow Demons, 55. Of course he has no stat boosting items. He's just doing that support thing of basically hanging out in the jungle, not getting very much XP. Look at this, still level 1. And not getting any money, so you don't really put stat items on heroes that are doing that. Darkseer looking around to come mid, but Gyrocopter's gonna spot him and go back. Queen of Pain is gonna get stunned here by this rocket. She doesn't get out of there. Just gonna get far enough under the
Dire's
tower
bottom tower is under
to be
attack.
safe. And
Dire's
I
structures
I am
are
ever so
fortified.
grateful.
having been totally left alone, it looks like Juice is gonna go ahead and just attack this tower. Rubik
I
showing up,
leave
but
this world of
not really.
hurt.
Oh,
Dire's bottom tower. Dire's bottom tower
this
has
been
fallen.
killed by Gyro. Well, I was looking at the tower. She was hanging around pretty low. She does have a model, but given how much damage she's doing, it might be nice for her to have a little extra regen or something.
Wait up.
Might have been a better idea.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're gonna
attack.
push this tower too. Is Mouse gonna respond to this? I don't know. Backing off a little, Rubik was able to pull those creeps through, and I think Blatant just walked in. I'll say hi to him or something. in a second
Dire's
here.
bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see. Bottom
Radiant's
getting
top
pushed a bit
tower
by
is under
Animage.
attack.
He doesn't really want to push this tower down. He'd rather hang back in a safe area and farm. But he'll follow the creeps wherever they go at this point. Getting a nice farm on him actually. 37 and 12 to Lifestealers. Pushing that tower took a little bit of his time maybe. And Anti-Mage has meanwhile just been focusing on the farm, as he should be. Getting those last hits. Darkseer kind of harassing the Shadow Demon, trying to steal some of his farm in the jungle. And Mousesports is going to come up here and maybe go for a gank. Looks like they're going to go for a gank on him. Sort of setting up. I think Darkseer probably knows something's up. Gyrocopter coming back in. It's Queen of Pain here. Bottle ferrying on the courier. She's got to do better at keeping up her HP. She's 25 and 6 here. She is starting to outfarm the Gyro, which is good, but I think she's playing something of a dangerous game here in the mid. So by here, Enchantress will go down very quickly. Gyrocopter calling down to the wrong spot, really. Queen of Pain will get her AoE off before she gets out of here. But unfortunately, Leshrac and Queen of Pain will die. Gyrocopter will get killed. That Queen of Pain damage over time still going on him, luckily. But overall, a very losing engagement for Virtus.Pro there. Hey, Blatant. Blatant just got home, so saying hi to him. Might put him on casting duty later today for one of these round-robin games that Group C will be doing. Things back to normal. Mouse out killing, but Virtus does have that bottom tower down. And again, like I said earlier, I think they really need to go a pushing strategy this game if they're going to pull out the win. Queen of Pain has seen too many of these rockets today. She's gonna have it in for that Gyrocopter. That I hear. There There she goes. But Rubik is there. Does she know that Rubik is there? I think she does. He's got backup right nearby. Got Rubik and Shadow Demon coming in. Queen of Pain will get out of the way. Rubik is going to pick up
Dire's bottom tower is
Shadow
under
Strike.
attack.
Okay. It's not terrible. It's not really what you want to pick up with Queen of Pain when you're stealing with the Rubik. Yeah, it's level 1. It sucks. As Blatant is winning out. You guys see Blatant? I can't tell. You can see half of him.
Dire's bottom tower is under. Dire's
Alright.
bottom tower.
Oh, Rubik looks like he's gonna get it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my God, Darkseer. Holy shit! And I think Queen of Pain is gonna go down to this unless she can bottle herself back up. Maybe the tower can knock it out. She'll blink. This tower will get a shot at it, and yes, she dodged the bullet there, literally. Not bad. Gyrocopter coming after in case it hit, but that queen really got herself out of there. Very nice. Blinked at just the right time too. Tame my wild. Back to farming. Speaking of farm, let's take a look at this anti-mage. What's he got? He's got his ring of health on him. Poor man's shield and about $1,000. He's got his shreds already. That's my cat. That's unprofessional,
Radiant's top
Blatant.
tower is under
It's just
attack.
unprofessional. Anyway, that's my cat. Say hi to the kitty. That was Allagash, I think. Yeah, that was Allagash. I have 2 cats. That was one. Gyrocopter's still harassing this queen. Oh my God, is she gonna do this again? She can't keep doing this. It's just a waste of her time, running away from those cannon things, whatever they're called. Something. They're called something. Enchantress and Leshrac just jungling down here. Where's Lifestealer? Oh, he's farming up their ancients. Not bad. Lifestealer's farm. I'm a little curious how he's doing. Got his Hand of Midas up, very nice, and 2,000 gold in the bank. He should spend that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Really nice to see. What's going on here? People, I think, are just farming and hanging out at this point. This little ironwood branch there. Nothing too much of interest at the moment.
Radiant's
Enchantress with
top
a little
tower
army
is
of
under
creeps
attack.
is coming mid. They might go after this gyro again. Leshrac is coming, but Mousesports getting into position behind the line of sight. Oh shit! Here we go. Call down. It's not gonna hit anybody. They're gonna get out of there in time. I guess the Enchantress creeps probably took a lot of that. Nothing is gonna come of that. Gyrocopter losing a lot of health, but I don't think either team really wants to engage this. Picking up a salve there. I think Shadow Demon just gave him his salve. Just boots on that demon there. Rubik stealing something. Let's see what you got. You got, oh nice, he got the level 4 Scream of Pain, not
Dire's
bad.
bottom tower
That's
is
what he
under
wanted
attack.
to pick up last time. And god damn, when did this tower go down? I must have been not paying attention. This push, that's what they need.
Radiant's middle tower
Okay,
is
Rubik
under
is
attack.
Shadow Demon trying to help him out with that disruption, but he can't do anything about that. Darkseer's the one getting stunned.
Where are you
Got
going?
that. Falling down. This is nice. It's gonna hit them all. Very nice ult by Gyro. He gets caught in the Darkseer wall and goes down to his own illusion. I think it was his illusion that got the last hit there. No, Leshrac maybe. Leshrac's AoE. Never mind. And that wall will go down, and they will back off. Quite a push happening bottom by Lifestealer. So, this is not good. For Mouse. They're getting what they wanted, which is an early push. Lifestealer basically being left alone here. At some point they have to respond to this. He's farming and pushing, which just can't last for long. He's a town port, so what he can do, of course, is go immune to magic with that rage and port out, which he doesn't even need to do in this case. He's just gonna walk away from that rocket. He'll get stunned in front of the ancients, no problem, and he'll just go ahead and farm now. That's fine with him. Let's see what's going on up at the top here. Queen of Pain kind of going after this anti-mage who's been happily farming away. He'll blink out of that. god, they both have blinks. That has to be some of the most stupid looking fighting ever. When a Queen of Pain fights an anti-mage. It's like, oh, you're gonna blink? I'll follow you. I can blink too. And it just gets ugly. I don't know. It looks ugly to me. When one person has a blink, it's all good. But when two people have a blink, it's like, getting these crazy chases where everyone's blinking. Alrighty, looks like they're gonna try to push this mid tower now. And
Dire's middle tower
no,
is
it's
under
not gonna
attack.
leave that alone. They will
Dire's
defend.
structures are fortified.
We've got a gyro coming in from the bottom. Virtus has figured this out and is gonna back off, doing very little damage to that tower. Where's Lifestealer? Oh, he's in the base right now. What the hell is he doing back there? Get out there and farm. Go on. Armlet up, treads.
Radiant's
He
top tower
should
is
be
under
farming
attack.
now. I feel like it's worth it for him to port out there. It's less money. I guess he'd have to wait to buy the port, but I think he could have got there faster than by walking. Surprised that he bothered to walk. Maybe at some point the 135 gold is worth a few extra seconds of walking, but I'm not sure about that. He can kill creeps pretty fast. I don't know. Standing off again. Nothing much happening at the moment. Might decide to push mid, or at least harass the Queen thing, which is Gyrocopter has been doing pretty much all game. This looks like a mid push to me. Gyro, Rubik, and Shadow Demon coming in. Enchantress creeps are going to come after them. Oh my. Oh. Yeah, they're gonna massacre those creeps. Enchantress doesn't really care. This one survives. That's good. Got that shockwave. She was casting. Ooh, Queen of Pain caught by Lestrat. Rubik, focus down. Lifestealers in here though. Gyrocopter will get what's going on? Nigma going down. Enchantress actually finishing off Gyrocopter. And Shadow Demon killed there as well.
Radiant's top tower is under
You
attack.
guys can push now when your creeps get here. I think that's what they're waiting for. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage pushing this top tower because he can. Although Darkseer's going to come in here and try to stop him. I don't think Darkseer's got shit on
Dire's
Anti-Mage
middle
at this
tower
point.
is under
He should
attack.
probably be running away.
Radiant's top tower
Could be a
is
pretty,
under attack.
pretty easy kill for Anti-Mage. Queen of Pain porting
Dire's
in.
middle
Oh, they're going to go
tower
after him.
has fallen.
Middle tower meanwhile going down, but who cares because Anti-Mage is getting
Sorcery claims me.
owned by Queen of
Oh,
Pain.
anti-mage. I'll make you break your vows.
Very sweet little interaction there. I don't know what Anti-Mage's vows are, but apparently Queen of Pain has some plans for them. Nice gank there. Very nicely done. Porting in after getting killed, making a great use of having been back in the fountain, really. Kill on Anti-Mage is great. Let's see. How are the kills distributed? Gyrocopter
Radiant's
6,
middle
4,
tower
and 2.
is under
He's
attack.
the one killing and getting killed at this point.
Dire's top tower is
on
under
the
attack.
Mousesports team. Rubik around for a lot of that. Probably got some pretty good cash on the Rubik there. Yep, look at him. Arcane boots. He's buying the smoke. He's got it covered.
Dire's top tower has
Meanwhile
fallen.
for goddamn, pushing towers. I gotta pay attention. I'm so curious about the kills though. Enchantress had picked up points for twos there. Probably with a little help from her friends. But let's see what's going on. Look at this. They've pushed down 4 towers already to Mousesports' 1. They are gonna have to win
Come
this
on,
early game and they
sprites.
know it. And Anti-Mage coming in. This is dangerous. We've got the whole teams here. Got the stun out. Queen of Pain's gonna blink away. Leshrac is not gonna make it. Gyrocopter will get the stun off him.
Under pain
And Queen of Pain, of
death.
course, easily going down to the other 5 with Leshrac dead as well. Meanwhile, Lifestealer pushes top, farms, of course. And looks like Darkseer is going to have to defend mid. I think Enchantress is going to need to come help him if they want to keep this tower. Got another 10 seconds without Leshrac. They're gonna go defend top with Lifestealer there. Ooh, Lifestealer doing a lot of damage there on the gyro. He's infested a creep.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Nice trick with Lifestealer. If you're in trouble, Infest an enemy creep with enough health that they can't kill it. They can't deny it. You have a free ticket
Radiant's
out.
top tower has fallen.
And every Lifestealer player knows this, but if you don't play Lifestealer and you're wondering where he went, hang out with your creeps. He's probably in there. Of course he was. Gonna farm their ancients again. He's been doing
Dire's
this
middle
all
tower
game.
is under attack.
Making plenty of cash. Natural push happening at this mid tower now, and they are keeping these lanes pushed. Mousesports winning in kills, but just way, way behind in towers. And that's a lot of money in Virtus' pockets. So, Anti-Mage, Battle Fury up, working on his farm, but if they can finish this game early, he's not going to be as effective. If they can't finish this game early, they're going to have to rely on the carry of Lifestealer. Meanwhile, Enigma getting just destroyed by Lifestealer here. We've got more Virtus here, pushing the mid. Mage is going to keep farming for now. He'll port in if they need him. The tower. Gyro. Getting rid of those creeps and dealing a little bit
Dire's
of damage.
structures are fortified.
Gain sort of clearly to clear their creeps. Anti-Mage still pushing the top here. We've got all 5 of Virtu.
Don't run off.
Stealers here too, of course.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Top tower's getting hit. They know
Dire's
Anti-Mage
middle
is
tower
there. They
is
can
under attack.
just push this quickly.
Dire's middle
And
tower
they're going to
has
disperse.
fallen.
They're going to come back here and defend their top tower. Lifestealer porting down on top of Anti-Mage, who will blink away. So excellent. They take this second tier mid tower and lose a little bit of life on their second tier top tower, but it's really a good trade for them. Watching this game, it's honestly hard to believe that Mousesports is 6-0 and VP is 4-2. They're just hammering this strategy of pushing these towers home. And have almost got up in the kills actually as well. Queen of Pain's gonna pick up and bottle a double damage. Very nice pickup for her. Looks like she's probably working on a BKB at the moment. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage way out farming Lifestealer. Let's take a look at the net worth. Lifestealer higher net worth, probably due to his having a Hand of Midas. Anti-Mage does not. Anti-Mage gonna farm the Radiant Ancients now. And Queen of Pain will defend mid here. Not too much going on at the moment. We've got a little bit of push, a little bit of jungling, and a lot of waiting, I think, for who's going to make the next move. Looks like they're going to go for a gank on Lifestealer. Anti-Mage is setting up, but he's already porting out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's a certain amount of time when you're farming somewhere by yourself where you just have the sense that you've stayed too long, and I think Lifestealer sort of sense that there. Smoke, useless on these support heroes. Didn't get them very far. They are going to come mid. Maybe they can pick up Queen of Pain instead. It's a little consolation prize. Of course, the rest of VP is going to come in here from the right, back her up. And she's going to run off. So, nothing doing. Meanwhile, over at
Radiant's
the top
middle
tower,
tower is under attack.
Anti-Mage is there again. Most of the action, I think, about to happen at mid.
Radiant's
Rubik,
top tower is under attack.
not stunned.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Darkseer, backing, disruption. Oh,
Dire's bottom tower
Shadow
is
Demons
under attack.
eaten alive there. Meanwhile,
Radiant's top
Anti-Mage
tower is under
pushed
attack.
their top tower and is now in the base. Pushing the base. Lifestealer going back with Iron Shell, but is this Lifestealer? No, this is just Darkseer. They don't care about their base tower. They're going to take Roshan.
Radiant's
It's a
top
little bit
tower is
worrisome
under
if you ask
attack.
me. That top tower is not going to last much longer. Roshan,
fallen
big
to
deal.
Radiant.
Lots of gold, got the Aegis, some experience. The top tower here has taken a lot of damage. Darkseer was able to
Radiant's
send
top
Anti-Mage
tower
packing,
is under attack.
but that seemed like a quite a gamble to me. Oh, meanwhile, Queen getting caught out of position. Gyrocopter gonna be able to stun her? I don't think so. I think she's gonna escape this in time. Courier, she's got a blink, she's got Leshrac here to back her up. She will get stunned, but Leshy's sort of standing guard there for her. What's going on up here? Just Anti-Mage and Darkseer. Darkseer probably trying to hold off Anti-Mage as long as he possibly can. This tower has taken quite a bit of damage for the cost of the Aegis, which is now carried by Lifestealer. So, a lot of warding going on here through the mid, sort of guarding those entrances, seeing where the teams are moving around. Good wards. While, wow, look at this. Gyrocopter got his BKB up as Lifestealer just kind of walks into their base, sort of like Anti-Mage did a minute ago. He's got the Aegis, he doesn't mind. And Gyrocopter's gonna pause the game, which gives me a chance to look at what's going on here. We've got Rubik, Leshrac, and Queen of Pain. Luckily, Anti-Mage is right there. He's a blink away. Well, luckily for Rubik. I don't know how lucky that is for Leshrac and Queen of Pain. We'll see. Someone had paused it. I don't know why he's asking. I guess he's just giving a little warning. Pick up that Leshrac. So quickly. Queen of Pain will pick off Rubik.
Death travels faster than sound.
Should be able to, no, I think he's gonna let her go because Lifestealer is here. Lifestealer, pretty terrifying at the moment. May just keep farming. Meanwhile, VP is coming in through their jungle and taking their farm on the way. Why not? They'd like to push down this last tier 2 tower if they can. Should go down pretty quickly.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Mouse thinks about porting in, decides not to. The tower
Dire's
goes down
top
to
tower
Lifestealer.
has fallen.
A little extra money in his pocket, still working with that hand in Medicine. And he's going to try
Radiant's
to pick up an
middle
here
tower
too.
has been denied.
Middle tower, some action there.
Radiant's bottom tower is
A
under
little more
attack.
exciting. Enigma just
Dire's top tower is under attack.
by Lifestealer. And they're going to go for the top tower now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll come in to defend Sports. And take out this creeps, stunning Lifestealer. That lot of good that does.
Radiant's bottom tower
Outside
is under
base,
attack.
well away with all of his backup. Whole team here for the backup. And we should be seeing a team fight.
Radiant's
Anti-Mage
bottom
farming
tower
bottom,
is
pushing
fallen.
bottom. But again, he should show up if they need him. Ready for the push here. Gyrocopter, nice ult. It's gonna cause them to back up. Rubik's gonna come out. Interesting. He has rage on him. That's good. Not so useful on a Rubik. He's not gonna run in there and, you know, get hit by all the spells while he's trying to kill everybody. Could have done better with something else, but meanwhile, Anti-Mage coming up the mid here. He's gonna have to blink back. Full team is there. His team's still clearing creeps up in the base. You do have Rubik hanging around, maybe trying to steal another spell, maybe just
Invisibility.
catch somebody. I don't know about that. Stealer's got his armlet toggle going on. He's got Deso. This is looking pretty solid for VP right now if they can keep this pushed. What do you drop? Oh, it's Spelling Blade. They're gonna back off. They're gonna actually, I think, defend this bottom tower.
Radiant's
Anti-Mage
bottom
coming
tower
in.
is under attack.
He's probably smells something's up. Yep. He's gonna get out of there in plenty of time, and they're just going to have to clear the creeps. Anti-Mage is gone. Lifestealer's got a lot of cash right now. 4,600. 4,700 practically. There we go. What is he gonna buy with this? I have no idea, honestly. At some point he's gonna have to give up that hand of Midas. I'll be curious to see what he trades that in for. Thinks it might be nice. Could get an Abyssal Blade on him. That might be a nice stun for the Anti-Mage. Goes right through the BKB. Pretty long stun too. With this much money you have to, oh, you just spent it on something. Let's see. On his stash, it's probably on the courier. which is hiding in the woods. Demon Edge Chrysalis. Okay, so he's gonna build some crits. Very nice. Got his Daedalus being built for him. Wow, Gyro pushing back top. Mousesports really being forced right now to push back their lanes. Keep this heavy push from VP at bay. Anti-Mage is gonna he doesn't care about Queen of Pain, apparently. Or Darkseer. He's been dealing with Dark Scout game. Very nice. Shadow Demon will send those illusions right in there, who will get taken out by Leshrac, but nice pushing Anti-Mage himself. Fine. He's off. You just disappear. And keep farming. Trouble keeping up with all his links. He's a blinker. Alright, he looks like he's gonna go back to pushing top. This tower looking very, very tasty right now, I'm sure, at 257 life. That will not take long for Anti-Mage to knock down if he can get access to it. I think that VP probably doesn't want to let that happen. But again, he can just blink away. He's not scared. Like we're at a bit of a standoff here, down to the base towers of Mousesports, but it's going to be really hard to mount a push at this point into their base. Anti-Mage is pretty strong, he's been farming pretty nicely, and they've got a lot of team fight, so it's very difficult to sort of squeeze into this little space and get the hits on here with the entire Dire team sort of surrounding them, throwing down AoE, throwing down Black Hole, sort of keeping them out of here. So the real sort of choke point of this game is, will they be able to get in there, get a couple kills, and take down those towers before Anti-Mage can really just begin to do his late game scary killing of everybody and everything, even Lifestealer, who's, by the way, the one being sent to deal with him now. He does have Daedalus up at this point, still farming away. He's got plenty of cash. Anti-Mage does have more, have a higher net worth than him at this point. We're gonna see a smoke gank here. Maybe not a gank so much as a smoke push. Here goes. Darkseer pulled in and destroyed. Rubik's telekinesis is so useful for isolating someone who's kind of off guard. As they were, this smoke did bring them right in here. I noticed that mid tower is going to go down real fast, and I think they're going to push the base
middle
now.
Tower has fallen.
Enchantress is going to have to come back, and so is Queen of Pain. Not there. They're going to throw down the Fortify at this point. They need to buy time for these other heroes to get back in here. With Darkseer down, this is not looking good. They will go ahead and push top with that Enchantress while this is happening, but meanwhile their tower is just melting. Mid tower is down, and they're not able to do anything about it. Darkseer not there, Enchantress not there. Anyone who walks into that is just food for the Anti-Mage, who is now going to take Rax. Rax is down, Lifestealer is finally in there, and Anti-Mage is going to blink out, not wanting to deal with that. But Shadow Demon is going to get caught on his way out, for sure. That is a trade they're so willing to take. Enigma will pour it out. They're going to chase this Gyrocopter a little bit. But Shadow Demon for tower and Rax, they really can't complain about that. Queen of Pain is chasing the Gyrocopter, wanting to get him back, I'm sure, for all the trouble he gave her earlier. But I think he's going to make it. He's got his team here to back him up. Anti-Mage right there. Enigma and Rubik. Queen of Pain is still out of her depth there. But Lifestealer coming in. Oh, beautiful Black Hole. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. The entire VP team will get just destroyed. And Enigma, the star of that team fight. Oh my god, he caught 3 of them. I'm not even sure which 3 those were, but that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Of course, Anti-Mage with his Battle Fury just able to wipe them out while they're stuck there in the Black Hole, and then just easy to polish off the remaining heroes that did not get stuck in that. What a team fight. Alright, that looks like GG to me,
Radiant's middle
honestly.
barracks are under
And
attack.
here is the power of Mousesports. Outpushed early. They made it to this
Radiant's
30-minute
middle
mark.
barracks
And
has
they're just
fallen.
going to own everything. They're going to
Radiant's
take the
top
top
barracks are
tower
under
and
attack.
Max. I think they're going to be able to just go ahead and sort of take these down before
Radiant's
Lifestealer.
top
Still
barracks
25
has
seconds
fallen.
left on him to come back. And without him, I think there's nothing Leshrac and Enchantress and Darkseer can do now.
Radiant's
Queen of
top
Pain a little more
barracks has
helpful,
fallen.
but Mouz isn't even going to bother to, you know, keep the pressure on there. They don't have to. The creeps are going to keep it on for them at this point. What a team fight. Total wipe, no casualties. That was too much.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I think
attack.
that was the team fight that won the game. We'll see though. It's not over yet. It's definitely not over yet. And Anti-Mage will go for Roshan. Is he gonna... Nope. Changing his mind here. I was about to say, what's he gonna get rid of? Oh,
Dire's bottom
he can
tower
ditch
is under
that poor
attack.
man's shield at this point. He's got a Manta, Butterfly, and Vlad's up now. Wow. It's quite a fight. Oh no! Oh, you guys are gonna get stuck in there. Holy shit. VP going for Roshan. They have been spotted.
Nature attend us.
Alright, Gyro's only gonna get a couple hits in. Queen of Pain will get her BKB. Gyro BKBing as well. Darkseer's popping this off. Leshrac goes down to Gyro. Roshan, meanwhile, going down. Who's getting this? Enigma will deny the Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower
But
is under
Lifestealer
attack.
just got killed, and that is the GG. That is the GG. Queen of Pain still microing around. We've got decent disconnects from Leshrac and Darkseer, now Enchantress.
In the
They know
royal
it's
catacombs.
over. And it is over. I don't think I've ever seen a game end on one team fight. That Black Hole. Really just one
Radiant's
beautiful
middle tower
ultimate.
is under attack.
That was good. Class. on
Radiant's
Enigma.
middle tower has fallen.
And it was just greedy of VP to go for Roshan. They should have known that Mouz was just there waiting for them. And they're going to take the Ancient. Lifestealer's going to sit here.
Radiant's ancient
Dead.
is under attack.
He's not going to do. See, there he goes. He sees. And we will watch the Ancient go down victorious. Undefeated Mousesports. Beautiful team fight. Nice pushing by that anti-mage. Hold on, I'm not quite done yet. I just want to go over the stats here and take a look at the items, the final items on those carries. Lifestealer did end with the Daedalus, Hand of Midas, still there. He was not able to farm that up into something else. And Deso with Anti-Mage, the Battle Fury, Manta. He still had his poor man's shield at the end there. Very cute. Butterfly, Vlad's. He just out-farmed that Lifestealer with this gold per minute of 716. 6 kills, not hurting him there, and 5 assists with the Lifestealer 2, 3, and 5. But of course, some of this sort of snowballed at the end, so that could have been part of it. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this game. You know, kind of quick, not that much drama, but two very good teams doing what they do best, and Mousesports will advance to the playoffs undefeated. This has been Feeder Noob, and hopefully I'll see you later today with another cast from that round robin I was